Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing your weekly reading. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Get ready, get comfy, maybe get yourself something to drink. That would be nice, so that you can enjoy the predictions, the guidance, the advice coming for this week. Something I like to do is to write on my planner if there are any messages that are very particular, like, oh, on Wednesday, heads up with this or whatever. I write it down just to, keep an eye on it and see if it actually comes through or not. So that is something that you can do if it resonates with you. And please, before we go and see the cards, please like this video and subscribe. It means the world to me. It takes a second, it's free, and it really does help. So again, remember this is a general reading, so take from it what resonates with you, what applies in the context of your life. If something doesn't quite fit, then it's not for you, and that's fine. Allow other people watching the video to take that message, right? If it's for them. And yeah, I think that's everything I have to say in the intro. I think that's pretty much it. You've probably heard it 1,000 times before, so let's get to it, Pisces. So let's begin by getting comfy. I've missed you. I haven't been here in a little bit, I feel. And I've been crazy busy. There's a lot going on, all things good, thank God, and I just miss you. I feel like I haven't been here enough. Anyway, get comfy. Please go ahead and like and subscribe this video if you would like to support the channel and support me. And take from this reading what resonates, leave the rest behind. Let's see what predictions are showing up for the week ahead. All right, so let's begin with an affirmation. Spirit, universe, beings of love, light. What is the best affirmation from this deck to guide and anchor Pisces in their best reality? If you would like to claim this affirmation, all you need to do is write it in the comment section, okay? My power lies in my peaceful presence. So go ahead, pause the video if needed, write it down real quick. My power lies in my peaceful presence. And say, universe, I claim this reading. Or I claim this affirmation. For the week ahead, let's see what else is showing up. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. Certain things in your life could be feeling like they're on pause, okay? So maybe not everything feels that way, but maybe you were making progress or you had a certain plan or idea in one area to keep a routine, a schedule, a structure. And for whatever reason, it's been delayed or put on pause while you finish something else, or while you give attention to something else that seems to be more urgent or important right now, and then you can come back to it, okay? It seems like this can slow you down a little bit, but it doesn't have to stop you, Pisces, so keep that in mind. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Taurus as well this week. Definitely a Capricorn showing up here, and this could be showing up in the challenge. This is showing up in the challenge position, okay? So there could be, for some of you, a Capricorn who's being tricky, who's being difficult, who is providing some kind of challenge or difficulty this week. Now, it doesn't have to be the case for all of you, but it is showing up, so some of you are going to be probably presented with that lovely person here. Now, if that's not the case and there is not a particular Capricorn person giving you a challenge, now this could be your shadow. This could be temptations, addictions, limiting beliefs, things that come from your shadow self that keep you stuck or hold you back. So this would be self-sabotage. This would be, if you're trying to get fit, this would be the laziness and avoiding the gym. If you're trying to leave some kind of addiction, this would be the craving sneaking up on you, right? So be careful with that this week in whatever way it shows and whatever way it makes sense, in the context of your life. It is going to be important for you to say no and to really exercise that discipline of yours and to really remind yourself time and time again of what you want most, not what you want right now, right? Keep saying that to yourself. This is what I want the most. and this is what I want right now, right? And keep choosing what you want the most. In the recent past, you have been making progress towards calmer waters, okay? You have been leaving some kind of drama behind. You could be leaving behind that Capricorn, precisely, giving yourself space, giving yourself kind of like a break from them. Some of you leaving a relationship with a Capricorn behind, all like for good. Others of you have been recently going through maybe travels or movements that basically, in essence, try to keep you closer to peace and away from drama. That could look very different for different lives, right? But in essence, breaking it down, that's what it would look like. You're moving towards a calmer space. Now look at this beautiful energy in the present for this week. This is the Six of Pentacles. Lovely. So this is the present. This week, you are going to be assisted by someone who has perhaps a resource or something that you don't have enough of at the time. So let's say that you're short on money right now. There could be someone coming in here saying, hey, I got you, like, let me lend you money, or let me pay for that, or whatever. If it is time and you're maybe short on time, limited on time, on energy, this could be someone who comes in and is like, hey, I can do that for you, you know, like, I don't have anything to do today, or I have a week off and I'm bored, or whatever. It's like, this week, you are going to benefit from someone's kindness, okay? You're going to be able to receive favor, grace, you know, all sorts of offers of goodness that come from someone who wants to give something to you, okay? And you are in the receiving end in a very, very positive way. This could be a week in which you're also maybe very, like, inclusive. I do see the rainbow here, and I can't, you know, not think about the pride flag. So there could be something related to that for some of you. Some of you could work in causes related to everything pride. In the near future, I see here the Page of Pentacles. So immediately what I see here is that this, for those of you who are dealing with a person, a Capricorn or an earth sign, who is posing some kind of challenge, this person may come in very strongly. They may come in very, like, rude, or, you know, with a direct conflict or attack. But as you hold your space and you hold your peaceful presence, it's like this person becomes very small. It's like they think they need to be all scary and shit, and then they kind of like shrink into this Page of Pentacles, okay? In the near future, I see you starting something new in finances, career. This could be some kind of project. This could be money. This could be a new business. This could be a new hobby that's profitable. You have a lot of talents, and it seems like in the near future, meaning around the weekend, you may be wanting to explore something new. You may be finally carving some time for that idea you've been hoping to dive into, or that new thing you want to learn to do. And it seems like you're going to have the time and space to go into developing a skill, exploring a talent or a potential talent, something that you feel like you may be talented at if you put in the time. It seems like a very creative weekend, and it seems like a very creative week. I can definitely see you happy that you have left drama behind, and you're not, like, answering the calls for the drama to come back into your life. It's like you're very strongly navigating away from drama and enjoying the benefits of that decision. You're showing up as the Emperor. I love that. You're showing up as the Emperor in your life. So the Emperor is above all of the kings, all right? He has more status. He has more power. He doesn't have to explain why he does what he does. He doesn't need to explain to anyone anything, okay? And this is you in your life, Pisces. You get to call the shots. You get to have the discernment to make the choices that you see fit. And no one has the right to question you about it. You have been through so much, you have learned so much, you have so much experience and knowledge and wisdom that it's like everyone can have an opinion about you, but at the end of the day, you now know that the most important thing is to listen to yourself. And that's what the Emperor does. The Emperor may come across as picky and like power driven, and maybe sometimes they could be, okay? But I feel like it's you being in an overall sense of peace with the authority that you have and being like, well, if I want to be petty, I'm going to be petty because I get to be petty too. You know, it's like you have already earned through your maturity and your wisdom, the ability to choose consciously how you want to operate your empire. And no one really has a say. In your environment, you have here the Six of Cups. So we have the Six of Swords, we have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Cups. 6, 6, 6. As opposed to what, you know, sometimes in culture, people are like, ooh, 666, the devil, whatever. It doesn't work like that. It is a very sacred number. Look up 666 angel number and you'll see that it's actually a number that is very much more about breakthroughs and victory and expansion and good things, not like, you know, satanic whatevers. Anyway, the Six of Cups talks about someone from the past being in your environment. Okay, someone from the past could be this Capricorn energy, maybe showing up to where you are, where you live, where you work, or something along those lines. This could be someone from the past, a friend who you randomly encounter as well. In your environment, it seems like they want reconciliation, harmony. Again, this could be the person that we're talking about, or this could be someone totally random you just run into. It could even be both that happened this week. But it's good vibes. Good vibes overall. That's what it seems. It definitely will bring back memories, that's for sure. In your hopes and fears, you have the Five of Cups. It seems like you're having a little bit of a difficulty walking away from something or someone. Even if it has been difficult, you still have chosen yourself and you have chosen peace, right? Six of Swords. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. You know, this could be like living behind a very toxic marriage, but you still miss the person, right? You still miss the friend in them. You still miss the everything, right? Except the toxicity, obviously. And I feel like in a way, it's like you're wanting to move forward and you are, but at the same time, there's a little bit there that's still kind of like, oh, you know, nostalgic, a little emotional, a little difficult to let go of. And that could be showing up this week. You know, being a little sad about it perhaps, or missing the person. Maybe you haven't seen the person in a really long time and that makes it easier. And then all of a sudden you run into them or you see them for whatever reason and it just, I don't know, it makes you sad again. So beware of that. It could happen this week. Then we have the Page of Cups. What a beautiful illustration. I don't remember seeing this card previously in this deck, and I've used it plenty. You can tell by how bent up it is. I think I've never pulled this card before here. I'm not sure. So what I see here is that you are, despite, you know, the emotional downside, the sadness, the nostalgia that sometimes arises, you still are very clear on what you're leaving behind and why you're leaving that behind. It seems like you're not going to be changing your mind anytime soon, and you shouldn't. You're doing things well, but your emotions are there, and you know they need to be heard and acknowledged. Not necessarily, like they don't need to necessarily run the show, right? But, you know, it's not good to repress them either. You're going to be very clear this week on what matters to you, on what you're doing all of these sacrifices for. The reason why you're leaving behind all of this toxicity, that's because you have a vision. You have a vision of who you want to be, who you really are, who that future self is. And you have that very clear vision. You can see that it's possible. So you're doing everything that you can to make it happen in a way that is kind and in a way that is loving to you. Maybe in the past, you would have flipped the whole world upside down to make something happen because of whatever. But now you're taking yourself, it's like with you into the future. It's not like you're sacrificing your current self and burning out and like frying yourself in order to like in the future have another version. Now it's like you're taking yourself from the present to the future, from who you are now to who you want to be then, and experiencing self-love the whole time, which is a very mature way to go about it. It's what you have learned is appropriate and ideal for you moving forward. That's what it seems. It seems like a very good week. It seems like a prosperous week, harmonious week, week of good health. Emotions, yes, could be affecting you a little bit, not gonna lie. But it really does depend on you and how you want to process them. All right, Pisces? I invite you to please go ahead and check out the new readings in my new channel. You can get more information about the week ahead and what resonates with you through those videos, which are a little longer. I hope that this reading serves you. I hope that you enjoy every bit of it. Know that the spaces for the forecast for 2026 are already filled, so I'm not going to be offering more spots for that. That's going to be kind of like the whole forecast season. So thank you all who have booked your reading. I'm getting to work on those, and it's very, very exciting. I am offering, however, the personalized readings, which are $55, and those are obviously way shorter, and they'll reach you within the week. You can ask a specific question, and it's going to be done just like a video like this, made for your energy, answering the questions that you may have about your life. So if you would like to book one of yours, I would love to share that with you. Please go ahead and check the description box, and you're going to find the link over there, okay? Alrighty, so having that said, I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye, Pisces. Have a beautiful week ahead.